The government will go ahead with the development of the $7 billion Lao-China Rail project. Deputy Prime Minister Somsavat Lengsavad reaffirmed to the National Assembly, or NA, on Friday, the 12th of July, saying, "We will definitely develop the project."
อันนี้มันความตกลงว่าจะเฮ็ดนี่มันมีแน่นอนอันนี้ข้าเจ้าก็ยืนยันแนวนั้นเพียงตั้งแต่ว่าจะเฮ็ดแนวใดบัดนี้นะในมูลค่ามหาศาลคือว่าและ7ตื้อนี้มันจะว่าแนวใด
Deputy Prime Minister Somsavat Lengsavad told the ongoing fifth ordinary session of the National Assembly's 7th legislature. The confirmation came in response to a question raised by a National Assembly member. The question arose after delays in the project despite the repeated statements by the government that he's been pursuing the development of the mega project.
ผู้หนึ่งเว้าแนวนั้นผู้หนึ่งเว้าแนวนี้เข้าแห่งมีองค์การค้นคว้าหลายฉะนั้นแต่ยักข้อเว้าแนวนั้นแหละ
Vientiane and Beijing are in the negotiation process to realize the 421-kilometer-long railway, which will link the Lao capital and the Lao-Chinese border. The Deputy Premier affirmed that there has been absolute agreement by both sides to develop the project. According to him, in April this year, Minister of Public Works and Transport Somat Ponsena also affirmed to local media that the project would go ahead and assured there are no obstacles for the project's development, despite the fact that two governments were still in the negotiation process. The precise dates to begin construction work and complete the high-speed rail project have not been announced so far, despite the fact that the dates were previously given, but delays and changes to the initial joint venture plan between Vientiane and Beijing occurred. The government told the National Assembly previously that Laos and China plan to jointly undertake the project, with China to put up 70% of the investment costs. A groundbreaking ceremony was planned for 2011 with a completion date in 2015, but the ceremony did not take place. The project was delayed after the Chinese construction company reportedly pulled out. However, the Lao government is determined to bring the project to fruition and still hopes to obtain financing from Beijing. In this regard, the National Assembly approved a go-ahead bill at an extraordinary session held last October to enable the government to proceed with the project. Minister of Public Works and Transport Somat Ponsena was unable to confirm if Laos would be the sole investor in the project using a loan from Beijing, as reported at the National Assembly's extraordinary session. But he said, the details have not been agreed upon, but he added that whatever could be agreed upon by both sides for the mutual benefit would be possible. It is believed that the planned railway would form part of the ASEAN-China rail link, which begins in Yunnan province, China, and runs southwards to Singapore from Laos and Thailand. In the original plan, passenger trains running at speeds of up to 200 kph were envisaged, but the Lao government was decided to reduce this to 160 kph for safety reasons, partly due to the hilly terrain. Goods trains, meanwhile, will travel at a maximum speed of 120 kph, according to a report presented at the National Assembly's extraordinary session. Passenger trains might be able to reach a speed of 200 kph between Vientiane and Vang Vieng, where the land is relatively flat, but more studies are needed, the report said.